Look at these cute little babies. Hi, darlings. This one is Sunny, and this one right here, this one is Luna, and little Star's right over here. She's like, I'm kind of warm. Remember, she was our preemie. She was one day early, so she's a little bit behind, but she's just doing great. She has great growth and weight, and he's eating very well. So anyway, several of y'all were asking about brooders, so we decided to do a video on brooders. Woohoo! Alright, so here are your essentials. We have, this is like one of those critter keepers. It's a bigger version of it, and it's a shallow one that we found at a retail pet store. This is our bedding. We use Carefresh bedding. You can get that at retail pet store as well. Now we like the white because it just calms our fears about any sort of dye getting on our babies, and white's just better. So we have quite a bit here. I will show you how to line it. Of course, paper towels are very important. We use that. And then we use this when they're really young. We use this shelf liner, and it's really great for really young babies. Whoop. Good thing the babies aren't moving around. They're tired and sleepy. So anyway, that's that. And here's the heating pad. Now we use the Sunbeam heating pad, and we really like the Sunbeam heating pad because, first of all, the settings, you can actually set it, I think 5 different heat settings. I can get to come on. Oh, it's not plugged in. Haha. Anyway, it has a stay on setting, which is what we really like. So anyway, and here's some of our little essentials for the inside of the brooder. We have a binky. Now we like this because it's shaped like a parrot. We got this. This is in the puppy section. Actually, it's a squeaky toy, but they like to snuggle up against it, so we like to use that. It's kind of like a reminder of a mama parrot. And we got some water and some food. Now the only reason we're putting water and food in there right now is because Sunny here, he's starting to munch on some good food. Yeah. All right. And of course, got a couple little toys, a little ball and a little foot toy for them to play with, and of course a thermometer. We recommend thermometers especially because you want to keep a track of the temperature inside your brooder. So I also want to show you this. This is Dry Deck, and it is really, really good. It's upside down. Let's see. Dry Deck. See? And we use this when they get a little bit older and that their little feet won't fit through these holes. Right now we use this because their feet can fit through the holes and we don't want them to get stuck. Alright, so that is the basic essentials for the materials you need for a brooder. Oh, by the way, we use this towel too to cover it to keep the warmth in. Alright, so let's see how we put one together. Alright, here is the critter keeper. Of course, the lid. Now we're going to put, the first thing we put in is the Carefresh bedding, and we layer the bottom of the brooder with Carefresh. Now as they get older and they get taller and they start being able to climb out of the brooder, we make this layer just a little bit smaller, so that way they can't climb out of the brooder as easily. So you see that, and we kind of spread it out evenly, and this is very good for them because it just kind of insulates them from the heating pad, and also it's just very good for comfort and keeps it kind of nice. Next thing we do is we put a paper towel down. Now this takes the it absorbs a lot of the poop and keeps the bedding dry. Occasionally we change out the bedding every time we go through and feed them. The next thing is the shelf liner. Woohoo! Now of course we put this on top because we want them to be able to grip. We were trying to avoid splayed legs, and actually we put this inside the nest box as well while the eggs are being laid so that the parents won't create splayed legs, and they can also move around in there. Alright, so here we go. Now we put in the little extras. We will put in the food and the water. And again, we're only putting food and water in there right now because of the fact that Sunny is eating very well, and because he's eating so well, we're putting that in. Now, when they're really young, we don't put food or water, and the first step is actually food, and then we'll do water later. And of course, the thermometer in a good place where we can monitor the temperature, and you want the temperature to be about 73 to about 85. During the summer month, we hardly use the heating pad because it actually works really, really well in our apartment to keep it warm enough in there. And of course, the toys. Alright, next thing, of course, is a little bit of, the babies. We'll put the babies in first. Oh, Poop Meister. Got a little poopy. that's okay. That's what it's for. Now we're only putting bedding in here right now because little Star is still, she's not completely covered in feathers, and so the extra bedding just helps and keeps little Star warm. And of course we have Sunny here eating some of the food. He's trying it. It's really awesome. We're so excited that he's trying it. Look at that. He's just eating away. Good job, babies. So this is basically what we do with that. Now, another important thing to note is that when we do a heating pad, especially at night when we're sleeping and all that kind of stuff, we only put it over half the brooder. And partially it's because if it gets warm in there and they don't want the heat, they can go over to the other side of the brooder and it won't be too hot, which is really, really nice. So we put it on one half, and assuming that they can move around. And then of course now we have, this is plugged in and you can see the stay on feature. And right now we've been putting it on 2. Honestly, there's like I think 5 settings on here, and we usually don't go above 3, and that's just in the winter months. So let me just show you a little bit real quick, one more thing, and then we put the lid on. Of course, the lid goes on all the way, and then we cover the half where they're sleeping, because we do keep a night light in the room that they're in or wherever they're at so that they can basically see and maybe get to their food. Okay, so this is your brooder setup, and of course our lovely July babies, which all are available. So contact us if you are interested. All right, have a great night. Bye-bye.